Did you know that you can make your own microscope using water droplets? Scientists use microscopes to look at things up close. They have been very important in allowing us to find out lots of interesting discoveries about things that are very, very small. In this film, Ashley from the Science Skills Academy will show you how to make your own homemade microscope to magnify the structures in leaves and then show you how to record your findings over a couple of days.
Hi everyone, I'm Ashley and today we're going to be doing an activity to look at some living organisms and their structures. Before we get started, I'm going to go through a list of what we'll need to do the activity. So we will need 2 sheets of A4 paper. I'm using plain because I find the details show up a bit better, but if you have coloured that's fine too. We need 2 pencils. I've been out to the garden and collected a range of 5 different leaves from different trees. So I have my leaves here. We will need a marker pen, some food colouring. Any colour you have in the house is fine. I'm using red today, but you can use any colour you have. A ruler, a pair of scissors, some clear sellotape, a water dropper. If you don't have a dropper though, don't worry, you can use a straw to transfer some water over, or even just the tip of a pencil. So I'll show you how to do that, so don't worry. And finally, a container with some water in it. I'm using a glass jar that I have, but again, you can use anything you have available, such as a vase, a cup, or a plastic pot. So our activity today is going to be looking at an example of a living organism and focusing and studying the structure of this. Much like in humans, plants have specialist cells and structures and tissues which allow the plant to transfer water, sugar and nutrients to every cell in its being to keep it alive and healthy, much like our veins do in our body. So we're going to take one of our leaves and have a quick view of this. If you look at the top, you can see a few details. If you take your leaf and flip it over, you'll see that there's very deep veined structures underneath that are quite obvious. Each of these veins are responsible for transporting the food and nutrients a plant needs to every cell in its leaves to make sure it stays alive and healthy. So in order to look at our leaves in a bit more detail, we're going to make our own homemade microscope. This microscope will give us up to 4 times magnification, so hopefully when we look at the underside of our leaves we'll see some cells and structures that we couldn't initially see just by looking at them. So I want you to take 1 sheet of A4 paper and your 2 pencils and lie the pencils down parallel to each other about 10 centimetres apart. We're then going to cut 1 strip of sellotape. You can use your scissors or you can tear it. And for this first strip, we're going to tape it over the top of both pencils near the tip, and so that it secures the pencils down onto the paper and they can't move anywhere. We're then going to take a second strip of sellotape, cut that again, and we're going to tape this one towards the lower part of the pencil. Again over both pencils so they're securely stuck down to the paper. So now if I show you this, our microscope will look like a ladder and have 2 strips of sellotape over both pencils. Then I'm going to take my water dropper, take up some water and add a few drops onto each strip of sellotape. You want to be careful here that you don't put too much water on because we don't want it to tip over the edge. If you don't have a dropper, don't worry, you could use a spare pencil, dip the tip in and add some droplets off the tip there, or a straw or anything you have available just to add some water onto each strip of sellotape. So we've now constructed our microscope and we're going to use this to look at the structure of leaves in a bit more detail. So to begin with, we're going to have to make a diagram table so we can record and observe what our leaves look like and do quick diagrams to record that. So I need you to take a sheet of A4 paper, a marker or a pen, your ruler, and draw 4 individual columns on this sheet of paper. It doesn't matter the size, just as long as there's 4 individual columns. In the first column, we're going to title this leaf, because this is where we're going to know which leaf we're looking at, so we don't get confused. On the second column, we're going to label it day 1, because we're going to do a sketch of what we see today, which is day 1. And for the second part of our activity, this task is going to last over 2 extra days. So we're going to title the third column day 2, because we'll be going back to look at our leaves and observe what we see on day 2. And the fourth column is going to be day 3. So we've made our table And now I want you to take your first leaf. I'm going to go with a rowan leaf I have here. So in my leaf column, I'm going to write the name of my leaf, so I know which one I'm looking at first. If you want, you can also do a sketch of the shape if you prefer to identify them that way. So we can just look at our leaves, it's thin with jagged edges. We can draw a wee sketch. That's fab. And then I want you to turn the leaf upside down so the veiny underside is facing up. And we're going to gently slide this through our microscope and stop underneath our magnified water bubble. And I want you to look at the structure of the leaf, see what you can see, and in the column of day 1, we're going to sketch what we're looking at. So again, we're just going to do a rough sketch of the outline of the leaf, and then we're going to look at the structure under the magnification and draw what we see. So I can see quite a large vein running down the centre of the leaf, with lots of little veins running off to each side. So I just want you to sketch exactly what you see. And you can also make notes if there's colours. So the veins in this are white with a tinge of green. So you can make a little note of colours and what you're seeing if you want as well. And then we're going to pop that leaf to the side. I want you to do this with all 5 leaves that you have. So we'll take our second leaf. I've got this one here, it's a hazelnut leaf. Again, identify the leaf in the leaf column. So I'll write hazelnut leaf. And then turn the leaf upside down and slowly slide it under your microscope, stopping under the magnification bubble. And then in day 1, do a quick sketch of what you can see. How the veins look if the leaf is bigger, wider than the previous one. Can you see more individual structures that you hadn't in the first? Note any differences you see and draw the structure of the leaf. Again, make any notes if you see any different colours or shapes that you hadn't in your other leaves. And I want you to continue doing this so all 5 leaves are listed there and we have an observational drawing for each one in day 1. So now we've looked at all 5 leaves under our microscope, we've identified them on our worksheet as the type of leaf, and in day 1 we've finished all our structural observation drawings for each leaf. We are now going to move on to the second part of the activity. So we'll need your container with water and some food colouring. Again, don't worry if it's not the same colour as mine, any colour will do. I'm going to add a few drops into the water so we can see the colour. And give it a little shake, a little swirl, or you can use something to give it a wee stir to make sure all the colours mixed in. Then all we're going to do is take each of our leaves and place the stem into the water. So all of our leaves, just pop the stem into the coloured water. And once they're all in the water resting, we're going to put them somewhere safe and leave them for 24 hours. Then we're going to come back and take a look at them again under our microscope and see if anything has changed. So it's been 24 hours since I put my leaves in the coloured water, and I've returned now and I'm going to do my observational studies for day 2. So I'm going to go to each leaf. I'm going to take them out of the water, give them a wee shake off so you don't get any water on your microscope page. I'm going to make sure I'm lined up with the leaf identification in my first column. And what I'm going to do is take my leaf and again, gently slide it through your microscope and stop and look under the magnification bubble and see if you can see any differences from yesterday. And in day 2, I want you to draw a quick sketch of the leaf again. And again, the same as we done yesterday, I want you to draw the structures you can see now. But on this day, note down if you can see any colour changes in the veins or the structures of the leaves. And if there is colour changes, have they made any new structures become more visible that you couldn't see yesterday? So we're going to stop. I can see a bit of discoloration in the main vein for this leaf. So I'm going to note down that yesterday it was quite white, but today it's got a red tinge to it. And I can also see that in the lower veins that come off the central one. So there's been a bit of colour change where the leaf has taken up some of the coloured water. So again, I just want you to do the same as yesterday, draw the structure, but note down any changes that you see that weren't there yesterday. And if you want, and you do notice any colour changes, you can do coloured pencils and colour in the wee bits that you see a difference in. I want you to continue doing this for all 5 leaves and fill in each observational drawing for day 2. Once you're finished, we're going to put our leaves back into the water and we're going to leave them for one more 24-hour period, and then we're going to return and do the exact same for day 3, and we're going to draw out our leaves, notice any structural differences after looking at them under our microscope, and note any colour changes or any structural differences that you can now see when the coloured water has been absorbed by the living organisms.
Once again, your task for today is to build a homemade microscope to observe and study plant life close up. If you'd like to send us a picture of your microscope or your findings, please ask your parents to email newton.rooms@hient.co.uk, or alternatively, you can post the picture on Facebook or Twitter and tag @SSA STEM.